the title of your album. It's called Burn.
It would be silly if we started suddenly writing like the Eagles, because they do it better. But we do Deep Purple better than the Eagles.
And David singing like Joni Mitchell, it's silly. You do what you're good at.
Yeah, which you accept.
What comes out is a conglomeration of five people's ideas and the way they play. Well, the audience make you. It's no good saying. It's no good saying you're a serious musician and everybody starts laughing at you. You know.
You're right.
You know, if you do what you do to the best of your ability, then the audience puts you into a category. You don't. They make you. They say, well, these are now a heavy rock band. This is a nice folk band. You don't say that. You know, you're too inside it. You can't say anything.
You have a reputation for being the loudest band in the world. Are you happy with this?
No. It's wrong. There's so many other bands that play loud all the time, whereas we use a lot of light and shade in the music. When it's quiet, it's quiet. When it's loud, loud. There's various other bands, like I mentioned, that just continue to play loud all the time.
Ian Campbell folk group.
Well, they're loud.
Well, just about one they ever measured, that's all.
Yeah, really. I mean, you know, they never measured anybody else to that extent. And
nothing to be proud of.
Aggression. You want to present an aggressive image.
Oh, well, we certainly would like to be. We like to think of ourselves as a vaguely aggressive band. I mean, we're not that interested in being anything else.
In terms of
fighting,
fighting and seat smashing and...
oh, no, that's gratuitous.
Aggressive.
That's gratuitous.
Shame.
And that doesn't come from the band. The band doesn't actually encourage that. It might invoke.
Occasionally you smash equipment, I understand.
Well, I'm smashing the wife. Seriously, I mean, if I feel that, you know, I want to get me yah-yah out. No, it's a great way of doing it.
Sometimes when you do a show and that doesn't happen, then you leave the people with a load of built-in tensions which haven't been released because they've been taken up and nothing's quite burst them. And if somebody just goes ahead and gets completely destructive, then that's it. Somebody's broken the bag for them and it all goes away.
We did one gig in the States. We started Treated, which is a track on Burn, and he didn't get the sound. He just couldn't get the sound he wanted, you know, from it. It was a new instrument, so he just smashed it to pieces.
He broke 3 guitars in one gig in Washington on his last term in the States. I couldn't believe it. I just wept.
The whole essence, though, of going to a rock concert is for the release of it, the emotional release. You know?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, take any rock concert, right? At the beginning of the evening, it's a potentially it's a potentially violent situation. If you think about it, there's 2, 3, 4, 10, 12, 20,000 people, whatever the size of the venue is, who are all like, you know,
Why are they like that?
because they're excited about what they're going to see. Because presumably, well, particularly in a smaller venue, let us say, most of the people there are there because they are fans of yours.
So it's cathartic, is this violence? They're not going to imitate it.
I wasn't going to use the word catharsis because I hate intellectualizing on that level. I don't think it's quite... nothing against the way you put it, but I think it's a very simple situation of...
Lots of very excited people all together.
We need to be entertained and released and sent home then.
The release you can get is like the physical release, which I think is what we promote. Physical release.
I'll put it there.
An acoustic thing is purely a nice evening. A nice, you know, like happy feelings and things like that. There is a certain
you can draw parallels in other kinds of entertainment or art. I mean, you get a very different feeling from looking at one of those Renaissance paintings of Madonna with child than you do from looking at what's his name, Francis Bacon or something, you know, with the screaming Pope or something, a sort of screaming face. That's a tense picture, right? Whereas or the Mona Lisa, let's say, you know, is a very serene picture. So I mean, contrast has to exist in all forms of entertainment or art or whatever you get.
And you're the Francis Bacon band.
Much more than the... Yeah, right, much more than the Leno mode of it.
Good night, God bless you all.
No, it turns beyond that. It's I love it.
I turned around, I saw Richie throw his guitar up and you kick your drums to pieces, and I thought, I can't sacrifice a mic. And I thought, I'll kick the monitors off. You know? And I thought, can I afford it? I'll go off.
I've got 8 mics on.
I threw a ring on the floor and jumped on it. You know?
Quality great.
Yeah.